Toilet thoughts, toilet thoughts, toilet thoughts, toilet thoughts, toilet thoughts. Alrighty, so me and Kat were talking as we do, and kind of came up with a totally different segment idea. New segment alert, guys! But we've come up with an idea for a segment called "Toilet Thoughts" versus "Shower Soliloquies." All right, so the name of the game really is, when you're actually sitting on your throne, whether you have a bidet or a heated seat or not, you're really just having a lot of good thoughts, just trying to get you through that moment. Well, those thoughts are kind of interesting and some things that you would never say aloud. Well, why not put it on a podcast? And then we have our shower soliloquies. Try to say that 3 times fast and spell it.
Mhm.
But those are really the more serious thoughts. You've got the water pressure going. Maybe you're playing a sad song and the tears are blending in with the steam and the everything, and kind of just more serious thoughts about your life, the world, or why the hell is a shower taking so long? So we decided we're going to do this segment and we'll share 3 toilet thoughts and 1 shower soliloquy, mostly because soliloquy is very hard to say, and I'm going to stop saying it after this. And yeah, and maybe this will be a new segment going forward. Who knows? But I'm excited. So, with that, Kat, I will let you share 3 toilet thoughts that you've had recently or not recently, whichever.
Okay. I know of at least one, which is there's no way that working class couple could afford a $1.7 million house on House Hunters, but I respect them for it. And they definitely bought it. I don't understand how House Hunters works, but it is so entertaining, and we are lucky to have that entertainment. And thank you to all the people who take part on that show.
And thank you for actually putting your lives on blast like that, even though you know we're going to judge the crap out of you. So there's that.
Yes, and almost always they choose what is the wrong house, in my opinion. Whenever I'm watching this, I'm like, you should have chosen another one.
Yeah,
it's fine. Just based on their needs for their families, I'm like, the other one probably would have worked better. Had a bigger backyard. Okay. Number 2, Emperor's New Groove, the most underrated Disney film.
Ooh.
I think. I don't want to say all time, but one of the most underrated of all time, I would say. It is so hilarious. It is 79 minutes, y'all. That is, you still have time to watch it and time to do something else with your night, if you so choose. A phenomenal film with some great voice acting. I mean, John Goodman's in it, man. Like,
oh yeah, star,
come on,
just scene stealer, honestly, amazing. And Eartha Kitt,
and Eartha, my
come
girl
on.
Eartha, iconic. Numero tres. I would say, what is another toilet thought that I've had? Which one? The thought is, what is one that I can actually share? Oh, it's a happy one, but also kind of it's a little sad, mostly because Tony Bennett just passed away. But I was thinking of how special Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga's relationship was.
Yeah,
I just thought that was really adorable, and I think they were really lucky to have each other. And I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah,
It's really, and may he rest in peace. But I was thinking about how sweet their relationship was after that the news broke that he passed.
Yeah.
So, those are my toilet thoughts.
Love it.
Really, I think about interesting things on the toilet.
I mean, those also have a wide range too. I mean, we go from house hunting reality TV to amazing singers, and actually, that's a good
All kind of entertainment driven for me, I guess, because when you're on the toilet, you're not doing anything, so you're looking for something to entertain you. So I guess you go towards thinking about entertainment, or maybe that's just how my brain works.
Or maybe that's also the field you're in too.
Also,
that could also be
true.
A thing. But that's a great reminder for me. I actually do have the album Lady Gaga did with Tony Bennett. It's really good. and just shows how much of a
Exactly.
range she has herself to, like, go
Oh,
into
yeah.
things like that's so cool. Totally
I
recommend that
loved
movie.
I loved that duo. I think they're a great duo, and you can tell that they just had a fondness for each other, and I thought it
Yeah,
was very sweet.
I love that. Oh my gosh, and, your one shower soliloquy to share with the class.
That's my shower soliloquy is that never being able to experience, and it goes back to entertainment again, never being able to experience a show or a movie for the first time again is kind of the saddest thing to me. Like we all, like I remember the first time that I watched certain shows, or the first time that you saw certain movies that you were like, "This is incredible," and I'll never get to experience that feeling of watching this for the first time ever again.
Mm, mm,
And I get very sad when I'm like, especially when I've seen a movie and I know that was incredible, and then somebody else is like, I'm about to go see it, and I'm like, I'm jealous of them having that experience for the first time.
right.
Um, it feels unfair almost, but it's like I already experienced it, and so I'll never have that same experience again.
Yeah.
Even like your favorite all-time movies, as much as you continue to love them, no matter how many times you watch them, that first viewing is so precious.
Yeah,
Um, so don't take those first viewings for granted, people.
I love that.
Cat
Oh,
Wilkins, you agree.
there you go, copyrighted right there. I felt that deep, honestly, yes. Yeah, first viewings, first readings, first listenings, all of that. Yeah, it's
It goes for oh yeah, hearing a song for the first time. It goes for a bunch of different
oh
things.
my gosh, experiencing anything for the first time, it's just like
Yeah,
it's something that we take for granted because there's always firsts, but
yeah,
yeah, some of those firsts are really good. That's
they are.
amazing.
They
Oh,
are. So
yay.
that one was a little bit better of a shower soliloquy, I
No,
think.
I love that.
It wasn't too bad.
That's a perfect start for our first segment of toilet thoughts versus shower soliloquies.
You do need different music for them, I think. I feel
Yes.
like, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I think you need
Okay.
like some interesting piano for the shower soliloquies.
Mhm.
Almost me one. But then
Interesting.
for the toilet thoughts, it's like kind of uplifting.
Hey.
I'm uplifting, like, and who knows? Maybe other people have very happy shower thoughts. Mine just tend to go pretty sad. Like, oh,
And
I'm
it's
never
kind
gonna
of
do
like
this. Like,
your defenses are lowered during your showers too, and so sometimes it's kind of like whether you like it or not, the sad stuff kind of inevitably kind of bubbles up, and it can be a
yeah,
nice thing too because it's kind of like the weight is taken off your shoulders and you're just like soothing yourself, and tears don't always have to be bad. Like it's good to get the emotions out, and
exactly.
yeah, so I take it as a positive. It's better than
Good.
holding it in. I'd rather have a shower soliloquy anytime than to just, like, be in the middle of work and start screaming. So,
True. Yeah. Get those thoughts out at home.
definitely.
Yeah. Probably not super comfortable for your coworkers to hear you talk about
A little bit, a little bit. I think they'd
hear
end
your
the Zoom
soliloquy.
immediately, so, yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it doesn't become then it's not a soliloquy anymore, right? Because that's supposed to be for yourself.
That's true, that's true. It
And it turns
becomes
into a
it's a
whatever the
whole
opposite of
show.
it.
It's a shower
Yeah.
show. A
What is the
shower
opposite? What's the antonym of a
soliloquy. What is it?
soliloquy?
Shower show off?
Shower show off. Yeah, that's kind of would be it, right?
I can't,
Right?
I can't. That is oh my god, that's funny. Wow. I wonder if anyone I've definitely had toilet thoughts in public, but, I wonder if anyone
I
has had
definitely have toilet thoughts. I know I've said these. I mean, my toilet thoughts are definitely things that I mean, I literally came out of the bathroom and told you what my toilet thought was.
yeah,
So
and that's what started this amazing segment, so thank you for
I
sharing.
I very much will tell people my toilet thoughts. My shower soliloquies, I probably keep more to myself, but my toilet thoughts, I'll let you know.
And that's how it was intended, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Kat Wilkins, for joining our very brand new, maybe the only time ever happening, but hopefully not segment of toilet thoughts versus
Thanks for
showers
having me.
soliloquies. Thank you.
Aw, thank you. This was fun. It really was.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Bad Millennial. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a rating and a review and subscribe so you never miss an episode. You can also support this podcast by giving a donation via Spotify. Head to the link in the show notes to give. Thank you so much for supporting the making of this podcast. Got a question you want me to answer in the future? Leave a voice message on Spotify, DM, and follow me at badmillennialpod on Instagram, and tweet me on Twitter at _badmillennial_ for even more relatable millennial content.